Jazz hands, we're alive.
Just hands for everyone. Hello, everybody.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are joining us in the world. Welcome to the Profit Club. Miss Simona, what is profit? I've been wanting to have this conversation with you for so long. So, what is profit?
Well, most people, I would say, would look at profit and they're going to look at profit as that's the money that you have after you pay the bills. Are you making a profit from this? Buy something for $2, sell it for $5. Oh, you just made a $3 profit, etc. But here's the thing is, yeah, you can look at money and look at the profit that you're making. And I think you should look at that. I'm a big one in business to look at the numbers, but don't look at the numbers, be aware of the numbers, but don't make your business about the numbers, is what I would say. So for me, the profit is, yes, it can be monetary, but there is so much more that profit can be. Profit is the joy that you get from actually doing what you do. Profit is the place where you can know that you are creating a change in the world. Like I just had this meeting with all of the joy business facilitators around the world, and someone was asking a question about the class that they were doing and saying how they were, and you could tell she was so happy and so joyful. She was facilitating this foundation class, but the venue that she had rented was costing more than the amount of people that she had in the class. And she was trying to make that more relevant than the joy. I said, no, make the joy more relevant, because that joy, that gratitude that you have for the class, that will contribute to your next class. Because if you look at your whole entire business and you go, okay, is this profitable? Is this profitable? Is this profitable based on money only? Then you're going to have a pretty small, finite, structured business, because you're going to be making it about money. And I know this sounds crazy, but what if your business wasn't about money? What if it was about something so much greater than all of that? What if it was about the change that you can create in the world? What if it was about the contribution that you can be for others, for just breathing, for just being you?
Yeah, and I think that for me was because I've been, okay, well, so what is profit for me? And for me, it was the willingness to actually, all the gifts, all the capacities, all the brilliance, who you be, the essence of you, what you bring to the world, what you're still discovering about you. For me, that's also the willingness to profit from who you be, from what you're contributing. And just what you were saying there about, that contribution of what that class was generating, the energies it was creating for
Yeah.
her future, for the people in the class. So yeah, that's what I've been playing with.
Yeah, me too. And I get so excited because for me, Viv, I think so much we've been caught up in this reality. And I guess, like, what is business in this reality? What are you supposed to do? What are the rules and regulations? What are the industry standards? Like, all of this sort of stuff. I'm going to say, what if everything you've ever been told about business you found out was a lie? Then what would you choose? And how would you choose it? And when would you choose it? For me, something we've been talking about recently too is, what if you chose your business from being a contribution to balancing the earth, right? And, okay, well, weirdly, I'm going to talk about this. There's a guy called Graham Hancock, and he has a show called, I think it's called Ancient Apocalypse on Netflix. And one of the things he talks about is he's in search of the lost civilization, right? And I mean, gosh, we have so many things on this planet that show you that there has been something, something else, or greater intelligence or something like that. You call it what you want to on this planet. I just recently went to Egypt, and man, if you go to the Sphinx in the Great Pyramid, etc., you're like, whoa. But here's a theory that a lot of cultures will talk about is we had a lost civilization. Literally, the lost civilization became extinct because they were not in harmony with the universe. Well, are we in harmony with the universe now? I think there's a hell of a lot of people who are not. And in saying that, I think there's a hell of a lot of really amazing, cool people out there in the world who know that we can choose something different today, and the action we take today creates a different future. So for me, in business, in your life, like I always say, if you've got blood running through your veins, you're in business, because you wake up in the morning. How are you going to create your life? What are
Yeah.
you going to choose? And I'm always looking at this. Like, I don't think that I have it. I don't think I have it right. I don't go, oh, well, what I created yesterday is what I'm going to create today. I'm always in question. And for me, as you know, Viv, I've been really exploring this energy of relaxation as well. So I think so many people misidentify relaxation too. They think it's, either A, being lazy, or, that's when you get to pour yourself a glass of wine and watch a Netflix series or something. And it's like, no, it's relaxation is in everything that you choose. It's in right now, doing a live from relaxation, working from relaxation, cooking from relaxation, having sex from relaxation. It's like all of it. If you can instill that energy of relaxation, what I'm noticing is your whole entire awareness of everything expands. And then for me, you become in question of what is it you would like to choose. And that's for me when the profit comes in too, because for me, one thing that I gain a lot of me is from nature. So then how do I incorporate nature into what I'm choosing? I mean, even if I look at, I'm off to Russia in June for a class, which I'm very excited about. And I'm also going, I'd like an adventure there too, like besides the class. So I think I'm going to go out there into the woods and just see something there. And for me, that it's something that enters into every molecule of my body, of facilitating a class and then being in the woods gives me just as much joy. And that's when you start to have this profitable life that works for you.
Yeah, and what you're opening up, the space that you're opening up with just walking us through that, is the the energetic exchange of profit, because it is the joy, it's the receiving. And when you're talking about relaxing, you look at business from this reality, and everybody's stressed and they're pushing and they're shoving and they're wrestling, and there isn't that space to actually allow yourself to relax and enjoy what you're engaging with and receive from what you're engaging with. And so, when you said earlier about making it about the bottom line, and it's all about numbers and figures, and that determines whether you have made a profit or not, how much is lost, how much of the energetics, how much of the joy and the creativity is cut off and lost when we don't take time to go out and smell the roses and be with nature and explore, what else creates the energies that do create profit for us and make our life such a joyful experience.
Yeah. Let's put the link below for what I've got coming up here too, because why are Viv and I talking about this, the Profit Club? I am starting in April. It's my 8th of April, I think. So if you're in America, etc., be your 7th of April. And I'm starting this membership, which I've done a few memberships over the years, and I really like them because there's something about like everyone being in there, and you get to, it's not just me contributing to you, you're contributing to me, and then everyone in the membership contributes to each other. What I will say that I will deliver is I'm doing 2 calls a month, about 45 minutes each, give or take, and it will primarily be in regards to business and money. I do want this to be leaning onto that possibility of business. You don't have to be in business to come in, but I'm calling it the Profit Club because it goes beyond that. I know that I'll do calls on, okay, how do you include your body in everything that you're choosing? How do you include relaxation in everything that you're choosing? And it's like, and the earth, the planet, everything. So we are going to play in this Profit Club, because what I would like is for you to have all of you. And it's one thing that I am looking at a lot recently too, with the relaxation. What I've noticed is coming is, I guess the way I've lived my life for a really long time is I give out a lot, like I'm, facilitating a lot and being there, etc. And, it's that old saying of people go, well, what are you actually receiving in? I am learning to be with myself in a way that I have not chosen before, and really acknowledging myself and my body. And I'm having such a good time. It's been
Damn.
so it's been so fun and so joyful to not sort of wake up and go, oh, it's almost like what's the needs of others? It's like, no, what do I require today? And sometimes that
Mm,
is fulfilling something that is contributing to others, because it's not
mm,
this either or either. Like the Profit Club is not about, either or. It's not binary encoding. It's inclusive of all. So the Profit Club, if you're interested, you can go to this link below, and it's simonemelisses.com/profit club. You can sign up to be on the wait list. We have it in a few languages as well. We will be opening, I think, the registrations for payment on the 1st of April, because the first 100 people get it for, I think it's $22 a month. The actual cost of it is $28 a month. $28 a month, ladies and gentlemen, for 2 calls with me. And I'm going to commit to it for at least a year. So committing to it for a year, you can come, you can go, you can do whatever it is you decide. You don't have to stay a year, but it's $28 a month, and you'll get a thread, a private thread that you can all jump into, so you can contribute to each other. I know that there'll be random things that I will gift. I don't know what they are, because I don't know what they are until they show up, But for now, surprise. For now, it'll be 2 calls a month that you will
yeah.
get with me. And if we get enough people in the languages, we will go forward with a bunch of languages as well. So if you're interested in that, please sign up for the wait list, because that's how we're going to know if we choose the languages as well.
Yeah.
I'm really
And
excited about this.
well, and the cool thing, I just want to add this too, because the cool thing, when you choose something, you register, when you choose something, that begins a generative energy in your world that actually starts to allow you to receive. So, I think a lot of the stuff in Access Consciousness is so different. It really twists people's brains if they've been in a very, like you say, a very structured, linear way of functioning. And I get the energy of what I've tapped into already with the Prophet Club is it's just this. There's such an open space, there's such an expansiveness and a universe of possibilities that are going to open up for people to profit from if they choose, and this is one of the trump cards, is the willingness to choose, and something I just wanted to thank you to, Simone, because you gave me a question a few weeks ago about what is true for me. What is true for me? Because that whole journey of what you were saying about you're discovering you're every day you're discovering more and more of you, of what brings you joy and what you love to engage with, and that offering that possibility to people to open up their life to the largeness of what could be available to them that they may not even be aware of right now. I think that's such an incredible choice for people to have, and then they can choose it or not. So are you willing to profit, ladies and gentlemen? This is the question.
Yes, exactly. And one last thing before we go is, I would say, what if the Profit Club is about the kindness that you can be and have for you?
Yes.
And it's your choice. You don't have to choose this. I am offering this. It's your choice, as Viv said.
Somebody's just asking in the chat, I don't see the link for the wait list. So www.simonemelisses.com/profit club. It's on the banner now. If you for some reason you can't see that. So www.simonemelisses.com/profit club, all one word. Thank you, Simone.
You're so welcome. Thank you. And I look forward to having so many of you on there. And what can we choose? What can we create? What can we take action with and actualize on this planet together?
Yeah. Thank you so much, Simone. And thank you, everybody, for joining us for now and in the future. Cool. Jump aboard.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.